Hello, and welcome to episode 19 of my Tiny Bookshop series. So, we are in year two in the season of summer. So, we're just going to load this up and get to it. Now, let's just get our bearings of like what kind of side quests and things that we have to do. So, we we have to go to the far beach and sell 15 fantasy books in a day. So, I'm going to load up on the fantasy books. I think that's what we're going to do probably right away. Provided there's nothing else going on. Nope, no events. So let's just get some books. Nice variety there. Because it's easy to run low on books, particularly certain genres, like fantasy. I'm at 34, which seems like a lot, but I can, hopefully I'll sell a bunch at the beach so I can get that achievement. Anyways, let's choose the beach. And add a bunch of fantasy books. I'm thinking 20 just to be on the safe side. Okay, and then what are the other popular books? Kids and crime books. So we're gonna need to add some more crime books for sure. And we'll add some more kids books too. And we got one that I see it. Okay. There's one that we're missing and we got it. So let's head over to the far beach. And here we are with our delightful mishmash of items in our shop. So yeah, hopefully we can sell a bunch of fantasy books this time. Everybody is still working on Harper's vision for the largest sandcastle ever. And I see something I can grab there. Great. And we can grab that too. So we sold one fantasy book so far. Thank you, Fern. Oh, and we need to help them out with some more. Anything hot off the press? I'm a total fan of dystopian novels and I have a soft spot for science fiction. Also, I occasionally enjoy escaping with a good young adult novel. Oh, golly. Okay. Let's see what we can find. Okay, so test subjects of a virus experiment. The virus is spread, only a few colonies survive. That sounds kind of dystopian, so we'll put that on the short list. I, Robot, 9 delightful short stories. Imagine a world of robot and human collaboration. Okay. That one, I'm not sure if that's... Oh, wait, it does say, so when the dystopic events of the story occur in real life. Okay. So that might work too. I don't know if that's very science fiction-y though. Avatar: The Last Airbender. I'm not quite sure that's what they're looking for. Okay, that's science fiction. Meaning of intelligence, disability, and the consequences of human augmentation in the name of progress. Ooh, that could work too. That one is more fantasy than science fiction. That one as well. Same with that one. Yeah, that's a fantasy classic. Okay. Fire Upon the Deep. Not sure if that's what they're looking for either. Dark matter, a thrilling action plot unfolds when a physics professor is abducted and finds himself in a parallel world. Okay, interesting. Alternate reality. Okay, anything else? The Witcher, that's more fantasy than sci-fi. I'm pretty sure that's more fantasy as well. Fantasy. Okay, cosmic horror trilogy. And that's more fantasy. So let's think. This one might work. This one's dystopia, but I'm not sure that that's really what he's looking for in terms of like science fiction. Complete robot. Maybe that one too, I'm not quite sure. Dark matter and necessity of violence. I'm going to try this one. Yes, awesome. Okay. That was a little bit tricky. Just had to go through all the different books in that genre to try to find something that met those requirements. But now we're getting lots of customers coming in. Lots of people taking a break from their time at the beach to pick up a book. And here says Anne, hey, I've got an update on my research project if you're interested. I couldn't stop thinking about that wolfsbane mutation, so I went straight to the lab and finalized my observations there. So actually, I finished my research documentation early. Early, do you hear me? I've never finished something this soon before a deadline. Can you believe it? After almost 8 years in this degree, I finally pulled through. Of course, I still have to wait for my grade, but right now I couldn't care less. I'm just so proud of myself. How about I treat myself to a new romance as a reward? Great idea. Oh, I completed Empire of Sand. Great. Harper says, oh, I'm so tired. Who knew building a new wonder of the world would take so much work? But look, isn't it so big and great? I know we said no adults, but I'm sure Jasper will make an exception for you, since you helped us out. So go ahead and take a look up close. Jasper's the new castle master now, because I'm knackered and I think I need a break from playing. Don't worry, no one will forget that it was all my idea. My name will be in the history books for sure. Okay, new memories, Sandcastle Architect. Wonderful. Or at least in the newspaper archives. I asked Mr. Fern to write an article about us. I hope they've published it. Oh, sorry, I really gotta sleep. Oh, bye. That's so great. Let's go take a look. I'm so busy. Yeah, I guess you are. Yeah, and we're almost sold out. We just sold out of all 20 fantasy books. That's amazing. And the kids' books, too. Okay, well, just wrapping up the rest of the day. We've done good for profits as well, so that's nice. Okay, cool. Good start to the week. Okay, so we've got Mega Savings Day as a possibility, but we can maybe head somewhere else. So let's see, let's go get these books. Because we've only got 14 fantasy, now we have 18, okay. What about Alien Adventures? Maybe that would be good for fantasy stuff. Yes, nice, okay, I feel a lot better about that now. Okay, so let's have a look at things. Okay, so we've got some new memories with Harper, which is great. We still need to reconcile Moira and Maryam, so I might go back to the Cafe Liberté. I still need to collect 3 manuscripts for Fern as well, so I need to figure out how to get that other manuscript. I need to prove myself to Tilda as well, so I've done 2 out of 4 challenges there, and I need to make golden memories with 4 of my friends, and I haven't done any of that yet. Okay. And complete Maryam's 6-step business course. Okay, so I got those things to do. We've basically completed all the stamps for Buxton General Hospital, the flea market. Still some things outstanding for the castle ruins as well. We have to give 5 nature animal recommendations to the pioneers. And there's still something outstanding for St. Buxton University. Oh, and Mega Marché, we still have something outstanding as well. And the Far Beach. So I think we're going to go to Cafe Liberté. That's what I would like to do for today. But it's good to get a refresher of all the different challenges and quests and things. So, classic and travel. Okay. We'll add some kids' books too, just in case. And we'll add some more classic. We'll add a little bit of fantasy. And maybe another fact book. A little bit more drama. And we'll go back here and add some travel. What am I missing? Do I need one more? One more. Okay, great. Nice. Okay. Okay, and here's Fern coming out of the cafe. And we'll just see who arrives as we begin the business day. Okay, let's help them out. I'm here on research. A book on self-help would be nice. Also, the longer the book, the better. Okay. So what about this 1,000 places to see before you die? Would that be considered self-help? I'm gonna give it a try. Yes. Okay. Oh, and there's Maryam, so we'll see if she's got anything to say. And I see Tilda as well. And Maryam says, "Well done. I can see how well you have developed your sales tactics already." Okay, great. So stamp collected, rich in variety, sell a book from 6 different genres in one day. I have one last modern challenge for you, but be warned, it is not for amateurs. Now, this trial was introduced about 20 years ago after our association was reorganized. As a business person, you must always stay observant of your surroundings. Okay. Be observant. Oh, wow. Okay. So to test your perception, Tilda and I have prepared a small quiz for you. Oh, wow. You know what? Let's do it. Okay, let's see. Here we are. Remember, you need to answer at least 3 questions correctly. So in my opinion, they cannot be easier. Well, we'll find out. We'll see what my opinion is. Close your eyes. Oh, goodness. Let us begin. What is the least optimal day to visit the Mega Marché? Probably Monday, because I have to, like, put a discount on my, yeah, I have to put a discount on my books. Oh, okay, so she says it's not correct, because, okay. It's probably Sunday because that's when the Mega Marché is closed, isn't it? When it is snowing, what is something people tend to appreciate more? Pets. Oh gosh, I don't actually know. I mean, I'm torn. These are all potentially good. I'm gonna go with anything warm. Okay. Okay, a rise in warm beverage sales when it's cold outside. All right, moving on. Which genre is near impossible to sell? I think it's kids. Yeah. Too many seagulls. Yeah, probably. A rooster, I think? Oh no. Was it the crane? All right, I'll try the quiz soon again. Oh. Oh, a croissant? Is that what it's meant to look like? Oh, goodness. Okay. Well, we'll try it again and we'll be back at the Cafe Liberté maybe tomorrow or later in the week. We can try the quiz again. Yeah, it's probably Sunday is the least optimal for the Mega Marché. Oh, we're doing well for sales, that's for sure. So I'm pleased about that at least. See if there's any bottles or anything I can recycle. Yes. Yes. Okay. Okay, well, I think that's it. Okay. Off we go. And I'm gonna pick up some more secondhand books. Just to see if we get a few more fact books. Okay, and we got nothing going on, so I think I might try going back to the Cafe Liberté. Let's see if we can take this test again. If we're able to right away. I don't know. So travel and classics are popular here. I'll add some fantasy too, and a few fact books. Oh, we're missing one. Where is it? Oh, I see it. Great. Okay. All right. Let's see if we can redeem ourselves. Okay, well, Harper is here to look for more knowledge. Let's help her out. What is she looking for today? I'm partial to a good fantasy novel and bonus points if it's epic. Okay, let's look at the fantasy books. Not really. Well, this one's going to be epic, isn't it? So we'll shortlist that one. This one's probably going to be pretty epic as well. Although I feel uncomfortable suggesting both of these books to a child. So we'll see, but that might be what I end up doing. So yeah. Okay, She's into it. All right, well, we're just greeting the customers now. Well, here's Maryam again, walking out of the cafe. Here's Tilda as well. Let's see. See if they quiz me again. Why, if it isn't little Freya, good kitty. It's good to see that you are getting on well. I told Tilda I would keep my eye on you to see your progress, and I wanted to ask if you would like to try your luck at our quiz again. Let's do it. Yeah, you say that. Oh, okay. Let's give this a try again. Okay, so I think it's the same questions, which hopefully it is. Okay, great. So Sunday, yes. Anything warm? Yes. Okay, great. At the waterfront, the kids' books are hard to sell. Yeah. A croissant. Yes. Okay. What a momentous occasion, indeed. It's been quite a while since our association has welcomed a new member, but you have earned the right fair and square to join the Buxtonbury Local Association of Business Leadership and Administration. Okay, great. And of course, with your membership comes an official endorsement that will hopefully please your local customers. I got the blah blah plaque. Okay. All right, great. Well, I'll have to equip that. Oh, it's already equipped. Stunning, is it not? It is, yes. I am, dare I say, rather proud of you. Oh, thank you. Now, now you should go off and celebrate your achievement. Have a good day. Okay, well, that's great. Okay, let's help out Tilda. Okay, Tilda needs a whodunit of some sort. So, with a fascinating detective. Okay, let's see what we got. Young art teacher finds himself entangled in a complicated family mystery. Will he find out the underlying secret? Okay. What else we got? Oh, the murder of Roger Ackroyd, yes. And then this is just a collection of different tales. And okay, a private investigator. Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Okay. The inheritance games. I'm gonna go for this one. Yep, okay. Okay, looks like we're wrapping things up for the day. Okay. And okay, so we could go to the fish market, but let's read this story that Fern has written. Bookshop joins blah blah ranks. Business association welcomes long-awaited member. Encountering a certain golden plaque on an establishment in Buxtonbury has reassured shoppers of the business's trustworthiness and integrity since the early 1800s. Recently, a popular mobile bookshop joins the ranks of respected enterprises after completing a series of trials known as the Six Pillars of Business. This newest addition to the Buxtonbury Local Association of Business Leadership and Administration also returns a bookshop to their ranks for the first time since Tilda Sankalon's retirement. Oh, wow. Okay. Let's see what we got here. I would like a variety of different books, and I don't see that, so we'll just skip out on buying anything there. And Let's just see what we got here. So, sell 30 books in a day at the waterfront. Oh, interesting. I didn't know that that was a thing. Let's just go to the waterfront then. Might as well. Travel, fact, and fantasy. Okay. We'll add some fact books as well. We'll add some crime books too. Another one of those. And another fantasy. Okay. Great. All right, and here we are on the waterfront. And I will take care of that. And let's see if Walt has anything to say. There you go. The Adventures of Walt and Cor at Sea. This stack of paper can be turned into a real book. Okay, great. My wee Cor, is it Cor? Corey? I don't know. That's all I need. Okay. Thanks. Nah, thank you, kiddo. I got my inspiration from your books, so. All right, cool. Oh, okay. And here's Fern saying, "Hi, I heard someone brought by a new story. Is that right? Can I see it? I hope it's a good one." Oh, wow. Yes, a unique perspective like this will be great for our first collection. Thanks for collecting this one. Actually, I think that might be enough for a first print run now. With this amount of community input, we should be able to convince the university administration to let us repair the press. Okay, cool. But I've done some research in the meantime, and it looks like repairs won't be cheap. Tilda suggested community funding, since everyone will profit from this endeavor. I know we've already asked quite a lot of you, but would you be willing to collect donations? Of course. Collect 300 coins in donations. Okay. So we've got the printing press donation jar. Okay. Other small businesses in town have promised to participate as well, so, well, thank you. It means a lot. Of course. Okay. What's the latest headline? I'm looking for anything sci-fi. I tend to enjoy the classics, and I also wouldn't mind something niche. Okay. Let's look for the sci-fi stuff. Okay, an epic sci-fi setting. We could shortlist that one. Let's see if there's anything else. Okay. Tense Cosmic Horror Trilogy. I'm gonna go for this one. Yeah. Okay. And here's Anne saying, "Hey you, so still not much going on, huh? Oh gosh, I'm so bored. I love jogging, but there's only so many times you can see the same path. I beg of you, please, distract me with a book." Okay. Something with a romance plot line. If there's no happily ever after, I'll cry. Okay, let's look at drama. What awaits Haruhi, the poor girl at an expensive private school, when she suddenly has to work off a debt to some weird all-male after-school club? Well, first of all, she has to dress the part. A quirky and hilarious romance manga for young adults. Let's see if that works. Okay, unconventional, but it works. Ooh, this looks spicy potentially. Oh well, that's probably exactly what I need to distract myself. Thank you for this. Glad to help you out. And here's Tilda. Well, I hear congratulations are in order. Let me officially welcome you to our business association. All right, thank you. Now that you're a member too, can we just admit the truth? The name of the association, blah blah, really? No one noticed that ridiculous acronym when they came up with the name. Oh, anyway, I'm glad you were able to withstand Miriam's trial so confidently. There's no better guarantee that you'll be able to weather any difficulties coming your way in the bookshop. Keep it up, yes? I'll see you later. Okay. Oh, and here's Moira. Hi, love. So I've been doing some thinking ever since that fight with my nan. Do you remember that business course she asked you to complete? Yeah, those old rules were always quite important to her. She used to tell me about their history when I was a kid and about the rumors of that lost seventh rule. I think I want to find it. I know it's silly, but maybe that can finally make her listen to me. Will you help me solve a centuries-old case? All right, let's do it. Ask other business owners for help and find the lost rule from the first blah blah compendium. Okay. Here, I keep folders for everything I do. Who knows, it might be useful to track our findings, right? I reckon our first step needs to be finding out who wrote the old rules. There must be some record of the first edition. Let's ask the other members of the business association. I think I remember Uncle Walt being in it. Okay. Got anything to say, Walt? Oh, hello, young'un. I hear you're looking into that lost rule of business, eh? Well, I'm sorry to say I can't tell you much about it. I was never that interested in the association's history. All I did back in the day was read the old compendium. Ah, I do have my copy here somewhere. If you want to have a look, there should be something about the author in there at least. Oh, I'm sorry, young'un, but I just can't hand it to you for free. It's a rare second edition, and Maryam has been trying to buy it off me for years now. Moira really needs it. All right. You know full well I can't say no to Moira. They're like family. You can have the bloody book, but you're gonna have to at least match Miriam's offer for her. Otherwise, she'll never forgive me. Oh goodness. Okay. Okay. Well, it's 25 coins. I think I can handle that. And I think that will do. All right. Now bugger off before I change my mind. Okay. It's been a pleasure as always, Walt. So, the case, the mysterious seventh rule. You found in About the Author section of Walt's copy. The writer's name was Roderick Blyton, a native Bookstonian. Maybe someone from the book trade would know more about him. Somebody like Tilda, perhaps? Okay, and we completed Hot New Deals as well. Whatever that is, I can't remember, but I'm glad we completed it. Let's see, we can pick up that and recycle it as well. Oh, and here's Walt saying, "Oi, over here." Okay. What have you got for us? Ah. If you look at all these visitors, bragging much. Congrats, Walt. It's all thanks to you. Ever since our wee cross promotion, they've been beating a path to my door. Oh, okay, that's the Hot New Deals. Nice. Okay, Walt's new shop is a booming success. Wonderful. Ah, it's grand having so many people around here again. Gawk! Yep. And this wee fella's been a particular hit with the customers. When he's not busy eating their chips. Sailors always pretend to be such loners, but deep down we all need a good crack. New core memory, treasured shop. The sailors and fishers have found a new haven. Walt's stall welcomes all. Oh, that's wonderful. I hope you know that you're a good kid. Like, if you'd never talked to an old fella like me, no one would have blamed you. but you always took the time to say hello, and I made you something to show my appreciation. A sailor's friendship knot. A mark of true friendship. Well equipped, plus 15% to character effects. Okay, cool. We'll have to, until next time, Captain, we'll have to do some decorating. Some redecorating of the shop. Okay, nice. Okay, what have we got here? Yeah, let's go for secondhand books. Okay, nice. We got nothing going on, so we're in the middle of this mystery now, and so I'm kind of wondering where would be the best place to go. And we're still collecting donations as well for Fern. That's fine. And okay, so we're doing well proving ourselves to Tilda. We've got one more thing we got to do. Okay. We got to make golden memories with 4 of my friends. So I'm wondering about going to the park. I might want to do that. Or the castle ruins. We could do that too. And of course the Mega Marché. Let's maybe go back to the beach. Maybe Tilda will find us there. So I'm going to first equip some things. Stick that there. And we'll stick that there. Oh, that's right. And we do have this coffee machine. So we could stick that there. And then where can I put that? Maybe I'm trying to remember what these things are now. If I stick that here, and I don't know if I really need anything else for now. I think that might be good. Let's confirm that. I think that should do for now. Okay. And then we're at the beach, so fantasy, kids, and crime. Right. Now I'll add a couple of fact books too. Maybe another drama. Here. There we go. And another fact book and another crime book. And that should be good. Okay. Nice. Oh, and what have we here? Beach! She's at the top of her castle. Harper! Harper! Friends! Goodness. Bookstonians! Castle enthusiasts! Lend me your ears. You have worked tirelessly under my great leadership. So this testament to our willpower stands tall. Oh, that's wonderful. Stamp collected. Let the grown-ups tremble in awe when they look upon it. Well done, Harper. Long live Harper. Woohoo! Oh, that's great. Okay, well, looks like a nice day at the beach awaits. Okay, let's help this customer out. Okay. They want something in a historical setting, and I don't think I'll ever outgrow children's literature. Okay. Let's see what we can do. So, a historical setting, children's literature. Hmm. A strange story of time themes and a curious child on a mission to return stolen time and joy to her town. I wonder if that might work. Let's see what else is going on. Okay. Nancy Drew mystery, the hidden staircase. Um, yeah, I don't know. Like in terms of a historical setting, where was that one now? Let's try this one. Oh no, it doesn't have historical settings. Okay. I kind of thought its connection to like time travel or whatever might work, but it didn't. Well, we're still greeting customers. And we're raising some funds for the printing press. Yeah, we're raising more funds now. I can see the number going up. That's good. And here's Tilda. Ah, I'm so glad Walt has his own little shop now, aren't you? It was definitely time. He seems really grateful for your help too, but don't worry, I talked him out of gifting you a whole bucket full of fish. Anyway, he'll certainly be happy to help you out with the bookshop, like he's always done for me as well. Don't ever hesitate to ask, all right, dear? I'll see you later. Okay. Well, I kind of was hoping Tilda would help us with our mystery, but she didn't really give us any information there. So we'll see. Let's help out these customers. Okay, they want something in a historical setting. No romance. Do you have anything like Anne of Green Gables? Okay, so we're back to this idea of maybe a children's book. In a historical setting. What if we look at classics as well? No romance. So Wuthering Heights is out. Tense horror classic. I really don't know if that's what they're if that's really what they're wanting. What about Gulliver's Travels? Yes, okay. Great. Oh, and here's Moira. So what have you found out about the first business compendium so far? Whoa, you managed to get a copy of the second edition? Hey, great job. This will surely reveal a bit more about the early days of the association. Roderick Blyton. Where have I heard that name before? It sounds so familiar. My Nan would probably know, but I can't really ask her about this, huh? Well, we should just ask around. There must be someone else with good local history knowledge, right? Who would know about the late 18th century, though? I think it would be Tilda. I'm partial to a good fantasy novel. I like a good old epic hero's journey. Yep, I already finished the last one. Okay, let's see what we have for fantasy. Okay, well, that's a Tolkien book, so that could work. The Witch Boy. Okay, graphic novel for adventurous middle grade readers. That could be good too. Let's see what else. The Never-Ending Story. That could be an epic hero's journey. Let's try that one. Yes, great. Okay, well, we're making a good profit, and we're also raising money for on behalf of Fern. So that's great too. Oh, and Tilda likes the selection, so that's also good. We sold out of the fantasy books too. That's good, but it also means I need to restock the fantasy genre. Okay, great. Good progress. And then I think on the Saturday, which is coming up, is Anne's graduation. So we go to the university, I believe, for that. So we could see the performance of Julius Caesar again, but we've kind of already done that. So I don't really feel like we need to do that. Okay. Yeah, that's good. So, visit Beach Fortress, limited time only. Immense efforts of young sand artists pay off with their brand new donation funded shovels. Our architects of tomorrow have reached new heights in sandcastle construction. An impressive number of volunteers, aged 6 to 10, were all surprised by independent castle master Harper Najim. When asked how she managed to pull off such an impressive operation, Harper said, I just knew what to do because I read a lot of books, but it was still pretty hard, so I officially give my job to Jasper now since he wants it. The reviewer eagerly awaits Ms. Najim's next project. Okay. That's wonderful. So, I think let's go to the castle ruins today. I just need to refresh my memory on the popular books. So fantasy, fact, and travel. Okay. Okay, and we'll add some fact books too. And a little bit of drama as well. And a little bit of the crime books too. Okay, great. That's good. Okay, and here we are. And let's go recommend some books to these kids. So the Preppy Pioneer says, our pioneer captains promised us the research badge if we read enough books about animals and nature. Okay. A comic as well. Okay. Well, we'll see what we can do. Let's look at travel. And think about animals and nature, the fact books as well. So like this one, The Sea Around Us. Let's shortlist that one. It's not a comic, but it's about animals and nature, so that's fine. Okay. I wonder if that might work too, Herbcraft. Maybe. Let's just check this out too. And go over here. So what I'm gonna go for this one. Yes. Okay, cool. That worked. Great. Well, that's so cool. I didn't know that species existed. Okay. I'm glad that you learned something new. And let's see what else is going on. What looks like Anne is in the shop looking for books, and Harper is walking towards the shop. We got Moira and Tilda as well. Oh, and here's Tilda. Ah, it looks like you're doing some research into Buxtonbury's history, yes? Huh, good old Roderick Blyton. Our house's first ever lighthouse keeper, and coincidentally, a famous writer of self-help literature. He was a lunatic, of course, and I mean that with the utmost respect and affection. Before it was a bookshop, my building at Ciro Plaza used to be a pub, and that man fell out of one of its windows. It was a ground floor window, but, well, he died nonetheless. Yes, an absolute tragedy. It was the talk of the town for years. People would visit the lighthouse and say they saw his ghost appear, but only under moonlight. I think Harper and I had an encounter with Roderick Blyton at Halloween. So, okay, we made progress with the case. Tilda told you more about Roderick Blyton, an eccentric 18th century writer and local lighthouse keeper. Let's share the news with Moira. Yes, silly, very silly. Anyway, did you want to know anything else, dear? No, I think you've given us enough information. Oh, and here's Moira saying, congrats on completing the course. I knew you could do it. Meanwhile, I still don't. Sorry, forget it. I don't mean to be a downer. But have you ever had a look at the association's compendium where all these rules come from? Apparently, the first edition included a seventh rule, but it's since been lost to time. My Nan always wanted to. Wait, that's it. This is how I can finally convince her. Sorry, I gotta go, but I'll be back soon. Okay. Let's go help somebody out with a book. Hi, hello, I'm a friend of nature. Also, I could go for a manhwa or manga. Do you have anything like Charlotte's Web? Oh goodness, okay. Let's see what we can find. I guess I'll look at fantasy and children's books for this. What is this one? Okay. And what is this one? Oh gosh. So they've got quite a lot of different things going on with this request. Friend of nature, so do they want something involving nature? This one does. It's not a manga or anything like that, but let's give it a try. Yes. Okay, cool. Oh, and I gotta help Tilda too. So, dear, anything I haven't read yet, please give me one more whodunit for my collection, and it should definitely be a crime novel. The Westing game is one of my all-time favorites. Okay, so some sort of whodunit. Let's see what we got in stock. Okay, The Girl Who Played with Fire, The Lost Symbol. Okay. The Outsider. In Cold Blood. Let's give Amontillado. Pet Cemetery. What about this one? What about some Poe for you? Oh, okay. It's not. No, I guess it's not really a whodunit. Is it? We know who did it. Not. That's not a mystery. I was looking more at just like a crime novel rather than the whodunit part of the crime novel. All right, well, we've sold out of the drama books. We've sold out of the kids' books. And we're making progress fundraising for Fern as well, so that's great too. And I think now we're on to Saturday, and we're going to celebrate Anne's graduation. So let's see what else we might need. Help me declutter, sure. Let's go with that. Let's see what we get. Okay, great. And I'm gonna go for the fantasy collection as well. Yeah, that should do. Okay, let's go to St. Buxton University. And what do we got? Fact, classic, and drama. Okay. I'm gonna add a few kids' books just to have a few. And let's definitely add some more drama books. Okay, great. All right, and here is the graduation day. I know I passed, but I'm still nervous for some reason. Yep. Well, it's an exciting day, for sure. Please welcome to the stage the newest graduates of our School of Natural Sciences and Engineering. Our next graduate is Anne Cowan. Her research on the adaptability of mutated plant variants to local environmental conditions has earned her a Master of Science degree. It is my pleasure to hand you your diploma, Miss Cowan. Great work. Oh, wow. Thank you, Professor. Oh, wonderful. I see something I can grab. Oh, and here's a sheep. Just hanging out on the university grounds, making sure that the grass is nice and short. Hey, there you are. Thanks so much for coming. It means a lot. Okay, great. New core memory, Anne's graduation. Look at this. I'm going to need everyone to refer to me as Master of Science now. And by the way, did I tell you that my professor approached me after the ceremony? She asked if I wanted to continue in the PhD program and said she'd like to offer me a position as her research assistant if I do. I told her I need to think about it. I mean, after 8 years, do I really want to stay in academia? But then again, it's not like I had anything else planned for life after graduation. To be honest, I didn't really want to think about it until now, because what if I failed, you know? I didn't want to get invested. But I didn't fail. I'm actually pretty good at this whole research thing. And Dr. Ann Cowan doesn't sound too bad either. Absolutely. Sounds like a great opportunity. All right, let's help her out. Did you get anything new in? I want something magical. I'm a fan of books like Dragon Song. Okay, let's look at the fantasy books. Okay, maybe that one looks fantasy. That I'm not quite sure that's what she's looking for. Okay, that's also possibility. Um, Probably not that one. Which would, oh, maybe. I'm kind of leaning towards that one though. Okay, interesting. Okay, that would be fantasy as well. Um, okay, that's a dark young adult fantasy series. Also a fantasy book, also fantasy. I think I'm gonna go for The Well at the World's End. Yes, okay, cool. Okay, we just got 30 more coins that we need to raise. Oh, and we're getting there. Okay, for Fern, for the printing press. Let's see if we can achieve that today. Okay, let's help out this person. I want a play that isn't stuffy with some humor in it. I really enjoyed the comedy of errors. I'm on a deadline. Okay, a play. Let's look at drama and classics. With some humor. Okay. Not sure about that one then, but we'll see. There's also Julius Caesar. That's another play. What about A Midsummer Night's Dream? Yep, nice. Oh, and here's Moira. So Blighton lived at the lighthouse and people saw his ghost there? I always knew that place was significant. I could feel it now that I think about it. It unites the three realms of land, sea, and sky, and there is an ancient stone circle. We must try to reach out to him there. My friends know a thing or two about divination. Meet us there, all right? I'll prepare everything. Okay, we have another goal. So back to the lighthouse at some point for that. Okay, a thrilling story. I quite enjoy crime novels like American Psycho. Okay, let's see what we got. Okay, maybe that one. Okay, we got Pet Cemetery, The Outsider, In Cold Blood. Um, let's try The Outsider. Yes, okay. Okay, completed Patron of Print. Nice. All right. Fern will be thrilled. Okay, great. Wow. Well, this was an action-packed week for sure. And we started out a little shaky, didn't quite pass the quiz the first time, but we passed the second time, which was great, and we were able to join blah blah, which is a fine achievement. So that's really cool. And then we're also making progress with Moira, reconciling Moira and Maryam, but also solving another mystery as well. So I think in the next week and the next episode, we can hopefully see what happens with all of that. So I'm going to wrap it up now. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.